Let me find my notes. Stand by. Here it is. Hi guys, welcome back. In today's video, we're going to talk all about makeup brushes and how to properly clean them. I have a really super easy method, and if you want to learn it, hang out. All right, what you need is your dirty brushes, a washcloth, a silicone scrubber situation, that's optional, Dr. Bronner's all-in-one tea tree pure Castile bar soap. I get the one with the tea tree because it's got a little bit of added antimicrobial action. Some micellar cleansing water, some 100% aloe vera, and these little brush forms. I'll link these down below. We're gonna start with this nasty beauty blender. Do you see how gross she is? That's okay, we're gonna fix it right up. So what you're gonna do is with your bar soap, you just run the water, you get her nice and damp, you're just gonna scrub right across this bar. So what I'm doing is I'm pushing the soap into my beauty blender. So now that she's nice and soapy, ooh, you hear them sounds? It's so gross. By the way, is anybody else super duper grossed out by ASMR videos? Yikes. We got all the makeup out, so we just need to rinse her now. And you're squeezing until there's no more bubbles. Then with your clean cloth, you just squeeze out the extra like you would any other day. Look at that. Next, we're gonna clean this Morphe M433 brush. This is a natural fiber brush. It's goat. She's pretty dirty. We're gonna run the water, get her damp, run her on the bar till you see the color come out. Yee, grody. Then we're gonna take our little silicone mat and we're gonna scrub. And it looks like I'm being pretty rough with this brush. I'm not really. You know, you gotta scrub to get the color off. The water's running clean. She's pretty clean, but look at that. That shape's not gonna hold. Let's turn that water off. I like to squeeze the extra water out, then do a little scrubby scrub on my cloth. Look at that. Ugh, zoinks. Here's how we're gonna fix that. We're gonna take this 100% aloe vera gel. I'm gonna grab a little bloop. I'm gonna rub it on my fingertips, and then take the brush and run the aloe right over those bristles. Now, because this is a natural fiber brush, these hairs, each little hair in here has a cuticle, and it's gonna lose moisture when you wash it with soap or any kind of cleaner. So as it's drying, to help kind of preserve and protect the natural moisture that's in these bristles to prolong her life, that's what the aloe's for. So you just take your end and just slide her over there. So as she dries, it's gonna maintain that shape, and because this is mesh, the air will go right through. These will be dry first thing in the morning. So then what was this all about, right? When you're using makeup that's serum based, a lot of times it's kind of difficult to get out of your brushes. So you can see that it's been soaking in here. There's some product that's come off these brushes. Now watch what happens. This is gonna go back to totally white, you'll see. You hear that squeak? That is squeaky clean. I'm just gonna squeeze out that extra water. So this brush is allegedly infused with all kinds of skincare magic. So I'm gonna assume moisture is one of those. So I'm gonna do what I can to try to prolong this life. This was an expensive brush. So I'm gonna take this aloe and I'm gonna apply it all over the bristles in the same way that I did to the natural fiber brush. Can't hurt, right? I noticed with this method that I don't have a lot of shedding. And I know it's not because these aren't like the highest quality brushes. This is an e.l.f. brush, for crying out loud. It's like $2. There's one little hair. I've seen one hair out of all these brushes. Okay, so here's the finished product. Some of these brushes have dye in them, like this guy, so the color's always gonna be there. It might fade a little bit. This brush, when I was cleaning it, the water ran totally pink, and I know that I didn't use any blush. I'd only used this for powder. It's because it was the dye from the bristles. I've cleaned all kinds of brushes, all using the same method. I don't use these little brush forms on brushes that lay flat. I also make sure to clean my Clairsonic brushes because even though you're using them with cleansers and soaps, your face is all over this brush. You gotta clean it. I just leave these to lay out overnight, and then in the morning, I'll take the brush forms off, knock off that dried aloe, and they'll be good as new. Oh, Merds. All right, all the brushes are dried, and I'm gonna take off the forms so you can see how they bounce right back. Here she is with the sleeve on. I'm gonna take that off. Look at that. It bounces right back. That is like a brand new brush. Okay, that's it. Super easy stuff. The secret is in the soap. This soap is available in different combinations too. I've also used the one that has lavender in it. The ingredients of the soap are organic, so it is more gentle on your brushes, especially your natural fiber brushes. And this micellar water, you've seen it before. There's a million companies that make it. And the reason that this is really great is because like removes like. So this will work eventually. Might take a little more elbow grease. This is really good for powders and cream foundations. This is really good for oil-based serum foundations. What am I fucking talking about? I don't know. These brush forms are not only used to keep your brush's shape while it's drying, but they're perfect to protect them when you travel. So think about it. If your brushes are in a bag together, they might, start doing a little bit of this action in there. It's dramatic, but you know what I'm saying. The brush forms will really protect their integrity, big words, and keep your brushes looking really nice. So those are all my tips and tricks for brush and sponge maintenance. If you have any secret spells that you want to share, tell me all about it in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video and you want to see more, tell me with a thumbs up. You can subscribe. You can also follow me on Snapchat and Instagram. I'm doing a lot of pointing. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye. I can't talk today. Okay, stop saying great, you idiot. The other great thing for these brush forms is they're really great. Everything's great. Stop saying great. That was the fucking worst. Okay, that's enough. I'm hungry and I'm gonna go get some lunch.